What will happen if humans disappeared? Have this thought ever crossed your mind, of what will happen if humans disappeared? I know, you might say that this is a little too much for the average person, or getting too imaginative, but it is sometimes good to let your creativity and insight run rapid. Probably this is where your multi-billion-dollar idea is hidden. Anyways, knowing that the human race literally rules the universe, there are a whole lot of things that would happen if they were wiped out of the face of the earth all of a sudden, and this is what I want us to take a look at here. So, here's what will happen if all human beings were to disappear just like that, without any preparations. Number 1. Some animals will die. Most domestic animals rely on human beings for food. Most of them don't know to hunt their own food. So probably, they will manage to live on the remaining food in our fridges and backyard, and when that runs out, they go out there looking for more. Maybe they will find something else somewhere to keep them alive, but sooner or later all that will be gone too, and they will be left to the hands of death. Other animals that are protected by humans from the dangerous wild animals will raid, killed and eaten by them. Number 2. Vegetation will cover our homes. Initially, the whole land we live in was once full of vegetation. The species of plants growing in some areas might differ, but there was once green everywhere you see buildings and pathways. All that will slowly return to its original form through the years to come. Homes will be covered by grass, thorns, and bushes. Termites will probably eat off all the wood, giving the wooden and stone houses a firm support, and they would all come down and be covered in grass. Basically, the natural vegetation will soon take over and attract many more wild animals in our homes than there are today. Number 3. Some cities will return to the deserts they were. There are cities in the world which are known to have been deserts. Cities like Dubai and Las Vegas are among these cities I am talking about. The heat will keep on drying things there, and slowly by slowly, sand will start piling up in them. Before you know it, there will be lots of sand that will cover even the tallest buildings. Well, there will be some houses and firms that will have already fallen off due to some other natural or home-influenced factors, but, both ways, they will return to the deserts they were. Number 4. Man-made sky objects will fall off. There are things like satellites that have been sent beyond the Earth and sky into the orbit by scientists and space researchers. They are also used and controlled by human beings. And since the humans will not be there to keep them working right or in their proper course, they will slowly start to come down. The nearest ones first and the rest within a few years or decades. This will take time, but within a century, all the satellites will be lying on the grass, broken and stained with blood of the animals that have been hurt by them. Number 5. Water control systems will be broken. You will find some bridges flooded with water and mud, and brought down by even more water that will have come from rain. The tunnels that require human effort to pump the water out of them will be overtaken by water and covered throughout. The weak ones will be carried off. Within a few months, most of the bridges will break and water will be everywhere. Many streets will be covered with water and diluted sewages, and it will be a complete mess and disaster. Number 6. Power will go off. Since we all know that we need power to make 30% of the technological things we have made to run smooth, this will be problematic as there won't be anyone to look after them. The power itself is also controlled by human beings. Converting water, wind, biochemical stuff, and other sources of energy requires skill and manly effort, which come from us. Since we are not there to make the power, or control it, many places will either blow up or slowly stop running because of the low power supply and or lack of proper maintenance of them. 1.